If she doesn't want me for me, then I don't want her for her. Fam, when you're dealing with a woman, you do know that everything around her is going to change from the way she deal with you. You do know that, right? But because your expectations of the bitch is already good, you feel like, okay, she's going to be that way. No, she's not. A woman is going to respond on the way that you treat her. However you treat yourself and however you treat her, she's going to respond. She is. She's not going to be the same woman because she's going to adapt to you. So if you treat yourself like shit, and this is the thing, fam. If you say you want a woman to love you for you, I want a woman to love, she would never love you for you. A woman would never love you for you. A bitch gonna love you for the way you make her feel. I feel amazing when I'm with you. I'm inspired when it comes to you. Because you're that man. It's your mind. It's your energy. It's all of that. Why the fuck can you say, oh, woman gotta love me for me? That's that love shit. That's Tinder dick shit. You watching too much Disney movies. Every man know when a woman gets around, when a woman gets around him, that's why a lot of women flock to certain type of men. They just do. Whether you a man that lean on bitches with your cars, whether you a man that lean on bitches with the things that you possess, or you the man that lean on something bigger than you, what's the bigger purpose here? Because it's not you. And when you dealing with her, you incite certain emotions inside of her. I like that feeling that you give me. I like that shit. I like it the way you think. I like the way you move. So you can't be leaning on love and shit. Bitch, lean on love. Bitch, deal with a man. She like, oh my God, I'm so in love with him the first fucking day. That's how men do. Men say, oh my God, she gotta like me for me. You so caught up on a bitch liking you. No, a bitch will like you for your fucking money. Because you leading with your money. A bitch like you for your car because you leaning on your car. When you are more so your authentic self, you're more so gritty. You more so hungry. You more so want it. Because you didn't have the money. You didn't have the car. You didn't have the home. You didn't have the job. You didn't have none of that. That woman that was with you when you were your authentic self. Now you are your amazing self and you want a bitch to love you for you. How? You're not the same person anymore. You're transforming. And it's different levels of women that you deal with. So if you was your authentic self and you was dealing with women at your authentic self, you don't reach certain pinnacles now because you are your amazing self. Those women are not going to view you like when you were your authentic self. You're dealing with a certain class of women. Do you understand that shit? Do you? Because it's like a lot of men, you think that you are your amazing self when you out there getting it. When you first started your company. When you was broke. When you was on your couch. When you was at your family house. You're not your amazing self. And those class of women change the higher and higher you go. They do. They just do. Because those women, they are more so around men in that statue. So let's say you at your authentic self, you was making $70,000 a year. It was principle. It was where you stayed at. It was certain places you would go. Now you a jet setter. You are your amazing self. You got $300,000 in the bank. You can fly to Paris. You a jet setter. Your cars are different. Your clothes are different. The way you live your life is different because you're not the same. So when you say, I want a woman to love me for me, that's emotional talk speaking. She's going to love you for the man that you are, the things that you lean on. That's the type of man you have to become. And it's different class of women. Men say, oh no, all women in the same class. What the fuck? Nigga, are you okay? Like, why are you feeding men bullshit? Like, why are you doing that? Why are you lying to people? Why lie like that? You don't think that the average hood rat you think the hood rat can compare to a bitch that got money like me? that done build wealth? Huh? Do you think that the average hood rat that work at Chuckers is on my motherfucking level, nigga? Come on now. Men say no. All women in the same bucket. Come on now. A lot of some of these niggas flying to other countries fucking dirty foots. Never had a shot. Never been to the fucking doctor. And you got bitches in the hood working at Chuckers. 5 different baby daddies, bitch. And you gonna try to say that bitch is on the same level with me? Nigga, you got the game fucked up. And that's how I know a lot of men are delusional. They live in their own bubble. They sit in their room and they believe and they map out bullshit. But if you were standing directly in my face and you were standing in the hood rat face, do you really think you could tell me I'm on the hood rat level? Come on now, fam. Stop. That's bullshit. So when you talk about different class of women, yes, the class of women change. The higher and higher you go, those women understand to get with a man like you that you have to possess some sort of femininity. You have to have the wife mindset. Because a lot of businessmen, they look for wives. That, like, on some real shit, shout out to Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels actually understood the mindset of what a lot of rich men want, jet setters want. And he was trying to help women get in that mindset. But a lot of men, because they was broke and they wasn't on their purpose and they were green as fuck, they didn't understand it. So they would hate on him. Rich men deal with women for their femininity and the way they look and the way they take care of themselves. I'm talking about prestigious men. It's not just about sex, because they already executed their money. They want you to just come along with me, just ride with me. I'm going out there. I'm going to a steakhouse. I want you to ride with me. I'm flying to Paris. What are you doing? I'm riding to Paris. She looks cute. She's sexy. She's submissive. She's quiet. Those are the type of women that they deal with. It's a different class of women because you are a different class of man. You are. You're not the same thuggo you was 5-10 years ago. You're making 100 million. You're making 25 million. You're making 100,000. You're not going to still deal with those type of women because your mindset is different. So you deal with those type of women up there that understand your mindset. Do you get what I'm saying? Those women up there, they understand your mindset because they're used to dealing with CEOs and bosses. And 9 times out of 10, they just want a woman to ride with them. That's it. That's some real shit. Men that have like that poor mentality, that's why I tell men, I say, you guys gotta get out. Go to a cigar lounge. Go to a sports bar. I meant like a real sports bar where they serve any kind of liquor around the world. They have like any national game on. They have, it's for men. It's a sports bar for men. But you need to see what type of mindset that those men have that the average man in the hood, he has. Those men up there, they deal with women, how the way the women act when they are around them. That's how they act with women. And they're easy to cut women off. So it's a different class of women. They're not going to deal with Keisha, Felicia, and Adrian for a nut. That's not what no. You a different class of men. So the higher you go as a man, the higher the women are up there. Because that's why those certain women, they teach women how to be ladies when it comes to a certain type of man. That's why they want those women to up their value, up their standards, so she doesn't get with those type of men that doesn't understand that she's a woman and she will compliment you if she's with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? The bargain basement nigga ain't gonna understand this shit. Because he's not trying to understand the dynamic of him and a woman. He's still trapped in the mindset of fucking his baby mama. He's still trapped in the mindset of getting bitches at the club. He's still trapped in the mindset of fucking bitches at the corner store. When you become a man and you want peace in your life, it's a certain type of woman you deal with. And you know she's dealing with you based on who you are as a man. Take love out of it. That's the pole mentality. When you lean on love as a man, that's pole mentality. That's insecure. That's insecure. Thinking that a bitch should take you for every single thing. No, because the way you deal with her, she's not going to have a strong reach to get your money. Because you understand the women that you deal with. It's a certain type of mindset that you have to possess as a man. That broke nigga mindset, that shit gotta die. That shit gotta die. That's like you're not classy at that point. You more bargain basement type of nigga.